Jordan, how much are you looking forward to Sunday?
Really looking forward to it. Obviously, I think the more people here shows it's such a big game. Everyone's excited for it. It's going to be a great occasion. I'm sure the fans as well are really looking forward to it.
Has there been anything different in training so far this week?
Nothing yet. I'm sure as we get a little bit closer to the day, there's going to be probably a little bit more on the opposition, because we know it's going to be a tough day. But yeah, like I say, we're excited for the challenge. We're positive going into it, off the back of obviously a couple of good results in the league and obviously the last round as well. So yeah,
they are a great side, aren't they?
Yeah, I think the manager touched on it today a little bit. They probably are the best team in the world at the moment, and to have that challenge is something that we are really looking forward to. Myself, more definitely. It's something that I pride my career on, coming from a top academy and being close to like a first team environment there, to then get chances to go up against the best again is something that I work day in, day out to try and do. So to get these opportunities, I know they don't come around very often. So yeah, you have to take it with both hands.
The bigger they are, the mightier they fall. How do you go about beating them?
Well, we haven't come across. We haven't done the meetings just yet for that. So keep that one close when we do that. But obviously they've got such great players across the pitch. I don't know, they might make a few changes. I know they've got some games in short succession. So I imagine there'll be a few changes, but those players to come in are going to be top quality players as well. So we'll have our game plan that the manager sets out like he does for every game, and I've been really impressed in how the manager has kind of brought his messages across in such a short space of time. I think you can already see how he wants to implement his style, and I think he's done that already in such a short space of time.
Liverpool here on Sunday, Millwall here on Wednesday. Which one brings the greater pressure for the players?
Pressure, probably Wednesday. I think, like I said, we're all really excited for this challenge. Liverpool, I should say. It obviously comes with different pressures, but the bread and butter is the league. We'll go with on Sunday with what I feel less pressure. I don't know about speak for anyone else, but I'd say probably Wednesday is the bigger game as such. That is the times now where we need to pick up points is the league games and push on really now. Like I say, we've come off 2 good league performances and picking up points. We need to carry on doing that. But also Sunday isn't just a free hit either. It's, we want to put a good performance on and show what we can do and hopefully upset them like we did in the last round.
It's been sold out for several days now, and obviously Liverpool get a larger section than they would normally do as well. It will be an absolute cracking atmosphere here at Wembley on Sunday. Yeah, it
always is. I've been lucky enough to experience quite a lot of brilliant atmospheres here. I'm expecting it to be a great one, especially with the away fans coming. Like you said, they'll have a slightly larger allocation than we're used to for league games. So I'm really looking forward to experiencing that. I played them in the cup when I was at MK, and that was a sellout. This will be a sellout as well. So it'll be great to experience that again. Like I said, really looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, I mean, you have played in a few of these sort of big games as well, because I mean, you were part of the team that played at Chelsea as well, weren't you? Yeah,
that was up there with one of the best days as an Argyle player. Up there really with the promotion and survival last season. That day at Chelsea, I think the way we performed, they were the European champions at the time. Probably not too similar to this challenge now in terms of the status of where that club was at that time. Like I said, they just won the Champions League and we're up there with probably one of the best teams in Europe, and we're going to be going up against again one of, if not the best. Hopefully we can put on that same performance, but come out with a slightly different result.
Yeah, I mean, it shows it can be done. I mean, you scored first in that one. Ryan had that late penalty as well, which would have taken it to penalties.
Yeah,
I mean,
we keep reminding her that.
You were very close though, weren't you?
Yeah, it was. You say that on another day they might have scored double figures. It was one of those, but also we did put in a good performance as well. On another day, like I say, they might have scored more, but then Ryan might have put the penalty away. It could have been completely different, but to take them to extra time, I think was a real testament to us as a team. So I think if we can put in a performance like that and be resolute and hard to beat, and then work from that as we build into the game, I think, who knows?
You mentioned the manager. How have you found Mirren to work with?
He's been really good. Different to anything that I've ever worked with before, and it's quite refreshing actually. It's been nice to see it from a player's point of view, and also I kind of look now a little bit more from a coach's point of view because I'm doing that as well in my badges. So it's been really interesting to come across and really see how he puts on sessions and sees the game from a slightly different perspective to what I've had previous. So yeah, I think you can see in the style of play it's a little bit different to how we've had it before, but that doesn't mean it's wrong or right. I think as long as you have a clear vision of how you see the game, and the manager definitely does, he gets his messages across really well. So I think you can see in just a short space of time how the team are really functioning and doing what he wants, and that's only down to how he gets and his messages across, and he has a real clarity of what he wants, and he shows that. So I can only see it getting better and better with time, because I already see, like I'm sure you all see, that it's really improved us.
Yeah, it certainly has. Best of luck, Jordan. Thank you for that.
Cheers.
Hi, Jordan. I'm sure you haven't played as much as you would have liked this season, but you came back into the team at Sunderland, had a good game, and then obviously same again last weekend. How do you see the season, how it's gone for you, and particularly how you've come back into the team and played so well the last couple of games?
It's been probably the most difficult of my career. I've never had a season where I've not played so much unless I was injured, to be honest. It's been really frustrating to, obviously, I can hold my hands up and say if I've not played well or the team are doing really well, and that wasn't the case. So it was really frustrating for me to not have opportunities, really. I respect that the old manager had his views on me, and I respect that. I don't necessarily think it was right, but then that's just my opinion. And as a professional, I have to have confidence in myself to play. But then also, I respect his decisions, and that meant that I didn't play much, and then I had to really knuckle down and be ready for opportunities, and albeit that opportunity came with a new manager, and the last couple of games I feel like I've done well. I've fitted into what the manager wants, but it's been difficult because I don't feel match fit, and I need to get up to match fitness quickly, because there's a lot of vital games coming up. But I just felt like coming into the team, just like really what I wanted to do all season is come into the team and just help give a bit of heart and a bit of determination, a bit of organisation, and that's what I've just tried to do really when I've come in. So yeah.
And that said, there's 16 massive league games to come, so your season can still be a successful one on the outcome of those 16 games, can't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think football's it's a mental game where you can go from last season probably was my best in my career, and then all of a sudden this season was my worst. But like you said, it's only halfway through, so I'm experienced enough now where I know that football is like that. I think if I had this season when I was 18, 19, I might have completely lost the whole season and write it off, and then this opportunity that came I wouldn't have been ready for, and then the whole season is just a complete failure. Whereas I feel like I was in a place where I understood the situation. I could make the right decisions, be it with pulling the conditioner to make sure I do extra after training, or just to keep myself ready, because I know that, like I say, this season flipped and the manager's gone, new manager come in and things change. So like you said, now hopefully that the last 16 games I can put a good stake in for a good amount of minutes and help the team, and we can get out of this tricky situation.
Thanks for your time, Jordan. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Cheers.
Hi, Jordan. Nice to see you. It's really interesting what you're saying there, and I suppose as one of the senior members of the team and one of the leaders of the team, the important thing for you to be out there, confidence breeds success, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you feel that that's what's going to come now?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's not a clean slate, because obviously we're halfway through a season of which the league table doesn't lie. So yeah, it's not a clean slate as such, but it is in terms of a fresh manager with new ideas. So I think it can only help us going forward. If you look at the record since he's come in, it's improvement. The performances is improvement. There's confidence in what the manager wants, and like I say, I go back to clarity of what he wants and his messages coming across, and that breeds confidence to us, because we know that he knows what he wants. So yeah, it's a ripple effect, I think, that comes down to the players, and hopefully there's still enough games for us to get out of this tricky situation.
And the Liverpool game, is that a bit of a distraction from the important things then?
I think you can look at it different ways. It can give confidence, because if we put on a good performance against them or come away with a good result, then you just building and building. But yeah, you can look at it different ways. That obviously off the back of a good draw away and a win, would have been nice maybe to have another league game, but we don't pick the fixtures.
Miran, your sixth game in charge of Argyle, and it's just a small matter of Liverpool coming here on Sunday. How do you prepare for that?
A beautiful challenge in front of us. I think a day to enjoy for us as Argyle, for us as club, as organisation, a day to enjoy also for the Green Army and for the fans. It's not usual that you have just the best team in the world, and they are, if you can dominate the Premier League like they are doing, if you can dominate the Champions League like they are doing, then you know this is world class. The best team in the world is coming, so it's a day we are very much looking forward. We want to enjoy. We want, of course, to challenge them, and for us, the staff is just important also to keep the right balance, because 3 days later, it's a massive game coming up for us. So I can understand that the city is going crazy a little bit, that the fans are going crazy a little bit they are very much looking forward. I can also understand that the players are looking forward to realize and to feel how it is to be on the pitch and facing a direct world-class opponent, and that's good, that's nice, but we just need to find the right balance also to be there Wednesday, and we will.
And you talk about that right balance. Can you treat it as just another game, or is it more than just another game?
No, it's more than just another game. It's the FA Cup, it's a home game, and it's Liverpool. So regardless how much I try to hide it a little bit, to put also the spotlights on the big challenge 3 days afterwards, it's omnipresent, and it's okay. That's why I said it's a day we are very much looking forward. It's a game simply to enjoy for all of us, and to go outside, to be brave, and to make it as hard as possible for them, and as difficult as possible. And then also just a couple of days later to go fully again.
Obviously, you were at the Brentford game. What does the FA Cup mean to you personally, having watched it from the outside, as it were, in the past?
I'm completely aware of the tradition of the FA Cup. I'm following the Premier League for the last 25, 30 years almost, and you follow the FA Cup. So I also do remember some finals and some goal scorers and some beautiful goals. So I know it's very big. It's the biggest cup in the world. and we have the opportunity again to have Liverpool in the home park. So it's a day to enjoy.
And you go through the history of it, and it's littered with the smaller teams who've shocked the bigger sides. How do you go about beating Liverpool?
Yeah, but that's the beauty of our sport. That's the beauty of our competition, and that's the beauty always that the underdog, and we are clearly the underdog in this case, has always a chance. And we want to enjoy this. We want to go fully, and then let's see where we are after 90 minutes.
How easy is it to know what side you're going to play, because it's not yet known what Arne Slot might do with possible changes?
For sure. That don't bother me for a second, because regardless of the lineup, there will be world class and international class from the GK until the number 9. So regardless who's in the starting 11, this is proper. And
from an Argyle point of view, how are you looking injury-wise, that sort of thing?
Excuse me?
Injury-wise, how are you looking, Argyle? Any injuries at the moment?
Sorry. No, right now I had today 26 players on the pitch, so everyone available, everyone ready, everyone pushing. The competition is on. Finally, the transfer window is closed, so this is the squad we have, and we are very confident in this squad. And we are also realizing, and some players are realizing, the competition is there. We can only benefit for this. So everyone is available.
It's going to be a difficult one to leave players out from, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the most difficult part, and it's a good thing if I have headache, because if the player's giving me headache because I really don't know who to put in the squad because they all deserve it, then I know we're on a good way, and I think right now this is the case.
Just a quick look at the transfer window. One more player in Malachi Boateng. Just tell us a little bit about him, if you would. Your new signing?
Mala, I'm very confident and very happy with his signing. I think he fits just perfectly with his profile to the way we want to play, and he can also add the missing link also we had over there in the centre mid. Athletic, tall, good on the ball, can also be very aggressive out of possession. I think it's a good fit.
It sounds like you were perhaps looking at one or two others. Any frustrations that it was just him that came in on the final day?
No, not at all. I'm never frustrated. I always told you guys that it's not about signing players, it's signing the right players. I think I'm super confident in the squad we have. I'm super happy with our squad. Everybody is pushing, and I think the last two results have been so important for us, because now we believe, and now we believe the things we are doing makes sense. And if the players realizing that not only they believe that actually how we prepare them, it makes sense because we can be competitive, we can collect points, they naturally go fully. So I'm very much confident in my squad, and we will challenge everything in front of us.
Best of luck. Thank you, Miran.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Miran. So Cornel Sukes is available, fit and available?
He had the last full week with us. The first time also where he is not adapted, so he had a full match day -4, full match day -3, and he will just need a little bit of time to get used to this load, because the last 2 days have been very, very demanding for him. You could also see and feel that he was a couple of weeks out. He's on a very, very good way, and he will return very soon to the squad.
Will he be available for Sunday?
Let's see. I think Sunday can be a little bit too early.
Can you give us an update on Joe Edwards? There were some pictures of him training this week. Where is he at in his recovery? When do you think we will see him play again?
Yeah, I think also there very positive and very good news. I think the captain is about to return. I think we're speaking about just a small time window until Joe can support us. He supported us anyway, all the way, even in his injury. Says a lot about his personality, says a lot about his character. That's a proper captain. So I'm very much looking forward to have him then also fully available, so he can support us also and help us also on the pitch. And I think we are very close to see him back.
So Sunday too soon for him, but within the next week or so?
Let's see. It's about finding the right timing and the right balance also for him. He was out for a long period, and I want to keep Joe as long as possible for us, and I have to prepare him also for this.
You've not seen him play for Argyle yet as the manager, but I'm sure you know that over the last few years he's been not just an important player, but an important leader for Argyle. What are your early impressions of Joe?
Yeah, but this is exactly the right word. He's a leader. His leadership, and he was the leader also in a difficult moment for us, but also in a difficult moment personally for him, because you want to support, you want to help, you want to lead, but you can't because you're injured. And he tried very, very hard. And we will need this leadership. We will need his presence. We will need his big green heart also on the pitch very soon, so he can really support us then more than ever on the pitch. And like I said before, he's on a very good way. It's our task now to prepare him also best possible to keep him until the end of the season.
Maxim and Nicola came in last Thursday, Friday. It must have been a real rush for them. How much do you think they've enjoyed having this week to not only prepare for the Liverpool game, but to settle into Plymouth and settle into Argyle? You
don't have to worry about them. This is East Bloc and Balkan. Those guys are going to any brick wall you have here in Plymouth. Top professionals, top guys. A big improvement already in the locker room, because those guys are arriving as first 8:30, so it forced the other guys also to come a little bit earlier. Those guys are staying at the first in the gym, are the last to leave the gym after the training, so they are raising also the bar on the pitch, and they are raising also the bar off the pitch. So I'm very, very, very happy with both signings, and I think being able or capable to have this kind of performance against West Bromwich after traveling for 2.5 days and having only one match day -1 session with us and still able to perform like this, it's very promising for us, and we will need them both.
And just one last one on the transfer window. It sounded as though that you were trying to bring in a striker and it didn't happen for whatever reason. Are there any free agent options out there? Would you have a look around and see if you could still add to your squad, particularly up front?
Every team in Europe is looking for a striker. Not every team in Europe signs a striker. So we've been looking for some different profiles, but in the end it has to match and it has to fit. And if I don't have the feeling this potential guy, this potential profile, this potential player is the right fit, then I leave my hands from this. Then I rely on the guys who are here, and they show me also in the last 10, 12 days that we can also rely on them.
Do you think Mustafa Bindo can be an out-and-out striker? Could you see yourself using him in that role, or is he more of a wider, slightly deeper player?
I think if you saw that what I did with Musa the last 2 games, that you can then also consider that I have some. I like his versatility. Most of the coaches are most in his past he's spent as a right winger. I can see him also inverted, and I can see him also as a number 9 because he's physical, he's fast, he's hard to defend, and I like his versatility. And I see him also as a potential number 9.
Thank you for your time. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi. It was interesting what you were saying at the beginning about, yes, Sunday's important, but actually we need to look on to Wednesday. How much of a distraction is this weekend?
If we can call Liverpool distraction, then I will never quote this and I will never say this. Again, it's just a huge game. It's the FA Cup, it's Liverpool. Again, it's the best team in the world. We don't have this every weekend. We don't have this this is a once in a lifetime opportunity also to have them here. So everything to enjoy. And they can also enjoy, the players can enjoy, the club can enjoy, the fans can enjoy, no problem. I just need to find the right balance so we can enjoy on Wednesday again.
I've been talking to lots of fans, lots of children in particular, about their excitement about this weekend. Most of your games since you've arrived have been at home, haven't they? So how much of a difference will the fans make on Sunday?
Yeah, I felt this the first time now against West Bromwich after the equaliser of Hardy, and especially then when we scored the winning goal. I just felt, okay, this place is about to collapse. I better make sure I'm going to stay on the pitch so everything drops on Nance behind me. I just felt the power of the home park and the power of the Green Army. And also after the game, when we did the usual round and to clap and to say thank you for the support, I said, okay, this is now I know how it feels like, and we try to make sure that we're going to have this every time we play at the home park. So the Green Army is the 12th man without any doubt, and I'm very much also looking forward for them. They can come and see us playing against the best team in the world.
Brilliant, thank you, good luck.
Merci.
Will you have family over to watch the game, or will they watch it on TV?
They will watch it on TV. It's the birthday of my oldest son Benjamin today. It's his 20th birthday, so I have something to celebrate. Unfortunately, I cannot be there, but I prepared him really a big present, an Argyle shirt with his favorite number. And I promised him also if he can finish his school, he did, and he will become 20, I will buy him a car. So I think now it's also the moment to invest a little bit. My family will stay at home. My parents will come from Tyrol to Upper Austria to watch it together with my wife and my kids. And then in the semester ferien, half break of the school, in the half term, that's in about, I think, 8, 9, 10 days, they will come here for the first time to visit me. So I'm very much looking forward, because I'm alone and I need them around me.
When you look at me, you look at somebody who's watched Argyle for 58 years.
You look like this also.
I was wondering how many more grey hairs you might have had since you arrived.
I'm going to look like George Clooney very soon. No. It's the game we love, and I'm aware of every moment. I can enjoy every moment, and I can also take the lessons of every moment, like just a couple of days ago, 1.5, 2 weeks, Burnley. It's also part of our game. Mm-hmm. And you go to Sunderland, you collect a point and nobody was expecting. Then you manage to win a game after you're 1-0 down in minute 75. So these are all moments you can grow, you can learn. And I try to find the right balance in everything. When we are losing 5-0, to come up with solutions, and we are winning 2-1, not to exaggerate and be on heaven 7, to find also there the right balance. And I'm very happy that I have both feet on the ground. That helps me to deliver a clean message also to the team.
I think that came across when we were talking to Jordan Houghton before you came in. You probably know that, and he was saying that your message is getting through and its clarity. But we also see a different side of you, or I do anyway. And it's not all about analytics. You are quite an emotional man as well, aren't you? So how do you sort of temper that? You said about everyone else enjoying it on Sunday, but you've grown up watching the FA Cup, and you're going to be playing Liverpool, so you'll enjoy it, won't you?
For sure, and I think that's something that we, as coaches, maybe I in particular, miss sometimes to enjoy, because I'm so much in this moment.
When Nance jumps on
I'm
you.
so much in the moment and in situation that I sometimes miss how beautiful this moment is. 5-0, it's an important the 0-5, it's an important moment. The 2-1, it's an important moment. Liverpool on Sunday is an important moment. And I just try to not hide my emotions. This game is based on emotion. If you play football without emotion, then it's better to stay home. But never to exaggerate in emotions. Because if I'm outside on the touchline and I'm for 95 minutes going like crazy, after 3 games, the lads will also say, yeah, this guy is actually crazy. It's fine just to find the right balance between giving it all, jumping on them when the moment is there to jump, calm them when the moment is there to calm, and just find a good balance. So never exaggerating in nothing.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time and good luck
Thank you
on
very much.
Sunday.
Cheers.
Miron, how do you go about assessing Liverpool? And they're a different team to...
That's a signal. He's in red. That's the tough questions are coming now.
He's only got what?
Yeah.
How do you assess
But I'll
them?
record him, okay?
How do you assess them now under Arne Slot? Because they play a much different football to Klopp. How do you assess them now?
I think he had the biggest task in world football. If you have to replace Jurgen Klopp after his legacy in Liverpool. So these are massive footsteps, and almost impossible to reach, or to put the bar behind that, or above that, if this is the right word. And Slot did exactly this. He made Liverpool better. And these are marginal gains we are speaking about. This team is world class anyway with Jurgen Klopp. He took the next step. He found the next gear. So he's a coach I really admire. He's the coach I'm looking up, and he's the coach I try to learn. When I see them playing, I try to understand what they are doing, what they are preparing. That's why I also traveled 2 times in my period in Bruges, because it's just around the corner. I traveled also 2 times to Rotterdam to see, Slot's Feyenoord, to learn. So if someone could manage in world football I'm not saying to forget almost Jurgen Klopp and to put another fingerprint on its Slot, and he's a complete coach. Because back in Feyenoord, also back in Alkmaar, and what you see now in Liverpool, they're dominating every phase of the game, and that's the most difficult, most challenging part. City can do this, Bayern can do this, Real Madrid maybe can do this, and that's it. They're dominant with the ball, they're dominant without the ball, they're dominant in both transitions, and they are ready to grab you on every set piece, defensively and also offensively. So it's world class, and it's a lot to learn.
As you said, and you've seen, your team have been able to go toe-to-toe with a Premier League side. Will they be that little notch up again from Brentford, do you feel?
Oh, for sure. Why not? We believe that we can be uncomfortable, that we can be, very hard to beat and very hard to play. We showed it also against Sunderland away and also against West Bromwich. Two teams trying to reach the Premier League level of fighting for the playoff one to achieve the Premier League level. Liverpool is another step. Liverpool is another category. Liverpool can find another gear very, very quickly. And that's okay. We won't stop this, but we have also some things that we can show, and we can also learn from this game.